Good morning. All right. I am the Heyoka Princess, aka the creator. I co create with the universe in order to make things great. Now, I premeditated on the spread prior to getting on here. I was also doing some sort of meditation when I woke up this morning. Um, you guys, yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, I had a rough night. I texted one of my friends and went ham. You know what I mean? But then I woke up and it was like I received all these downloads and I had to get up and share the energy, right? So I just kind of want to get into a spread. You guys may be seeing 1010. I've been seeing that a lot lately. The cards was coming out like that. I had the 10 of Wands that came out in the pre-spread. The 10 of Knives came out in the pre-spread. These things were in reverse though. This means you guys, we're going into this phase where we're just letting go. Just letting go. It's like we've been limited. We've been conditioned. This is programming you the way that you want you to be. Okay? Um what I mean by that, media, the things that you listen to, all of that, they program it, not they, because we volunteer to, we willingly listen, you know what I'm saying? We willingly engage in this type of stuff. But this is programming you the way you want you to be. There's this book. It's called Think and Grow Rich. I can't read the book because it's boring to me. But it's a top seller, so it might work for you masculines especially. But for the feminines, you guys try "You Are a Badass" by Jen Cicero. That is really hitting for me, right? Basically, what this is you program yourself the way that you want you to be. We grew up in ways, you guys. Everybody know. I I I grew up in a traditional, real household. I mean, I'm not trying to put anybody else down, but a real household. We had our struggles, we had our ups and downs. There were family issues, there were all type of things, and the conditioning, you know, as I grew older, now I'm able to see what it is that I want to change. And I can't hold anybody. I have to be compassionate with myself and others, and that's what I want to get into in regards to this read, because that's the energy that I'm just like feeling. Whatever you have to do, do it. You know, be compassionate, be forgiving. You know what I mean? Like, look at everybody like that. We all are learning, we all are growing, we all are helping like each other out. This better not be another 10. It's a 6. It was a 6 that came out earlier. um there was a full moon yesterday. 6 of coins, balance, giving and receiving. This is very important, you guys. This is like not holding on. This is not holding on. Like, okay, take finances for example. This person has money in their hand. Don't hold on too tightly to your money, but don't also spend excessively. You see what I'm saying? There's a balance. It's like breathing. Is you give and you receive. You breathe in and you breathe out. Like, that's how you're going to balance your finances. Give to the things that inspire you, encourage you, support you, make you. This giving actually raises your vibration, believe it or not. And then you will receive in the same. You know what I mean? Let me get some more. 10 of Knives. I told you that 10 is like, it's an ending. It's a death. It's like, okay. Illuminati, for example. Everybody say that, I've heard this, that Beyonce is evil, right? Um, that the industry is evil, and I'm not gonna negate that. You know what I mean? Like, it might be, but there are subliminal messages in a lot of the videos. I'm thinking of the video where I can't remember the name of the song, but she had like dummies in a car, like she burned up in a car, and but she was walking in front of the fire. It was like she was killing. Even The Weeknd, for example, he had a video like this too, where he killed off his old self, but he came up anew. Whether you come up new, bad or good, that's up to you. But he came up a new person. That's the energy that I'm picking up. You know what I mean? You kill off the old you, the old thinking patterns, the old beliefs, the old behaviors, the old programs, the way my mom and dad used to do it. How does that work for you today? Or the way that I see people portraying a real great life on TV, like how does that match for you? You killing off old aspects of yourself, and you're creating a new you. You know what I'm saying? You walking into a brand new you, right? And there is no limitation. There's no, it's like, okay, so when we were kids, right? When we were kids, we could, like if I said when I grow up I want to be a freaking unicorn, in my mind I'm thinking I can really be that when I'm little. You know what I mean? When we become adults, we lose that part of ourselves, which makes us limited. We put ourselves in a box. We have to get out of our own way, okay? Just like saying there are no good men out there, there are no good women out there, all the women are the same, all the men are the same. No, we have to. I'm bad about saying I have trust issues. I say that all the time. I have trust issues. But instead, replacing I have trust issues with something that's going to benefit me instead of something that's going to block me in the long run. That's what I'm saying. You guys, like, it's saying I'm broke. You know what I mean? No. Replace that with something else that's going to benefit you instead of something that's going to block you in the long run. We do that. You know what I mean? Supporting one another, being around people who have like minds, as well as wanting or greater. That's another thing, because their energy my dad used to say this all the time: you run with dogs, you catch fleas. I fought that. I fought him. Like, coming up, like everything that he said, like I wanted to debate, you know what I mean? But he's right, you know what I mean? You be around a group of negative people for so long, you tend to become negative. You know, and I know it's hard to do. This is not an overnight process, you guys. Like, this is going to take time. So be patient with yourself, and also be patient with the people that are around you, whether that's friends, whether that's family, whether that's partnerships and relationships. Know that we are all going through something different, you know what I mean? And we trying to do the best that we can going through this process, this completion, this 10 energy. So know that, you know what I mean? There was another thing. Forgiveness was another thing that came out. Um, you guys, forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. Okay? Like, if you hold on to a lot of stuff, you can make yourself sick. You know what I mean? You can be bitter and resentful, and it can block your manifestations. You don't want to block your bag. You don't want to block your blessings. You know what I mean? Like, take the other person out of the equation and, like, just focus on you. All right? That's 9:33, as I said that. That is it. That's y'all reading. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. Mwah. Bye.